Week 11 on EA Sports. This is TJ Logan to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further. He's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. From the 27, Mariota. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Second down. It's Logan. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Third down.
And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep for the Panthers, DJ Moore. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
10 at their own 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Nick Chubb.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
They'll set up to throw. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
2nd and 9 now. Got Gordon open, completes it. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27. Yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
Oh, I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now Ridley. On the read option, it's Mariota. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Returning it is Moore. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
At the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Check. Watch 54. 60 Eagle. Check three. Mike 5-4.
Here's 2nd and 8. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check hot route. Hot. Change. Switch. Wide. Get wide. Tighten up.
A run for Nick Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They run. Chubb. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Don't get nervous. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Record.
Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
We own them. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Hey, check 20. Check smash. Switch.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man, Butler complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
The 27-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll roll him out right. This is Butler making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Chubb. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. The Bucs Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
And one.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Hey, check back. Sit. Watch the safety creep.
Running for it. Here's Chubb. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late second quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You got to try and get a first down and run out this first half.
Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
First down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Mariota. Airing this one out for Evans. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down. Well, I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh, my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 9-yard line.
On second down now, it's Logan. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing third down. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A 22-yard attempt.
Marr able to put this one through. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. Well, some good news, partner. We will not have a scoreless tie as we finally get our first points of the contest here in quarter 3.
Yeah, just a field goal, but with the way those defenses ruled in the first half, that could be a big 3-point play right there, couldn't it?
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Here's a 2nd and 7. That's complete to John Ross. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Coming to you. Like six. Let's go, defense.
They'll look to throw now on first down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Caught left side by Funchess. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte.
2nd and 10 at the Bucs 28-yard line.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming. Mustang 19. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
First down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Three down. Like six. All day.
They'll run with Chubb. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point, just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
That's out to the left and complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Could have gone with a ground game there. Opted for the quick pass. Well, I don't know that it would have mattered, Charles, but it didn't work out.
In a lot of these offenses, yards after catch are built in without explicitly saying it. In this case, he didn't make anyone miss out on the perimeter. Got tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
It brings up 4th down. This hasn't exactly been a battle of one touchdown after the other, quite the opposite. But at 3-3 now here in the 4th, it's been an entertaining game considering just 2 field goals.
Yeah, is it really a football game now, or are we watching baseball? This feels like a pitcher's duel, doesn't it? Nice, intense, on the edge of your seat. Have you been scoring this one? A lot of strikeouts and ground balls in this one.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. A nice run there by Jones on 1st down as he'll wind up getting about 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Throwing, Mariota. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Completes it to Samuel. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big 3rd down play there for the Panthers. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And out of bounds right around the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
Being chased out left. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. John Ross, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
For Carolina.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. With it on the return is Logan. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mariota now on 2nd down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 10.
pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. Here's Moore on the return. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do they do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime? Have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. He's back to throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. is. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for Tampa Bay, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they will head home for next week's contest. That is against Washington. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.